Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a split test for your funnel using Systeme. Every successful marketer will tell you the importance of testing, and one of the most efficient way to run a test is to do split testing, otherwise known as A/B testing. A/B testing is done by sharing or splitting your traffic between two different variations, typically two different landing pages, to see which one performs better. As you can see in this graphic here, we send 50% of our traffic to the first variation, 50% of our traffic to the second variation to see which one converts better. And here, the second page has a 38% conversion rate as compared to the 21% conversion rate here. So as we move forward, we'd probably delete this page and start sending all of our traffic to the second variation and then split test something else in the future. Most funnel building softwares have A/B testing built in as a standard feature. On Systeme's free plan, you're only allowed to run one split test at a time, which is honestly all you need. You really shouldn't be testing more than one thing at a time anyway. When running a split test, you're essentially going to be duplicating a page in your funnel, then changing just one single thing between the two pages to see which page performs better. From there, the software will automatically send typically 50% of your traffic to one page and 50% of your traffic to the other page. Now, after you've sent a decent amount of traffic, the more the better, you'll be able to see which page has a higher conversion rate. I typically like to run traffic for at least a week before I take the results. Just going to go over a few pointers and then I'll jump into Systeme and show you a step-by-step tutorial on how to do this. So some of the benefits of split testing are that it takes out the guesswork. You can isolate variables in order to figure out exactly what's driving a higher conversion. You're going to get real tangible results that shows you exactly what's performing better compared to something else. And if you're always using split testing, which you should always be running a split test on your funnel, you can constantly improve your business. Some of the major things you should split test off the get-go are your headline, the copy, which is the text on your funnel, and maybe if you have an image or two. Now, less important are the colors and fonts. I wouldn't focus on that stuff until you've optimized the first three major things. After you've run many different split tests and you've found your winners for these three major things, then you can start testing the less significant things such as the colors and the fonts. And unless your original design was just really ugly, these things are probably less likely to result in any major differences as far as your conversion rate goes. All right, so before we jump into Systeme, don't forget to smash the like button if you find this video helpful. Okay, so I'm in the funnels area of Systeme. This is a funnel I've created specifically for this video. It's a replica of a highly converting funnel that I've used myself for a long time to promote Legendary Marketer's 15-day challenge. You might recognize this funnel. A lot of people use a very similar funnel. To be honest, it's already been optimized to the point that this funnel should perform very well as it is. I'm going to put a link below if you want to import this into your Systeme account. If you want to promote Legendary Marketer, feel free to use this funnel. All you have to do is insert a photo of yourself here and insert a bridge page video of yourself here and include your affiliate links on these buttons. But anyway, let's jump back to the funnels area and I'm going to show you how to set up a split test. Now on the free plan, you can only run one split test at a time, so I'm going to run a split test on the squeeze page. This is going to be the most important page to test because this one is going to determine if somebody gives us their email address or not. After we have the email, we'll have many more opportunities to follow up with them, but that's only possible if this squeeze page successfully converts. So we definitely want this page to be as highly converting as possible. So to create a split test with Systeme, the first thing you're going to do is decide on which page you want to split test. In this case, I'm going to split test the squeeze page, and then we're going to duplicate it by simply clicking this button here that says duplicate funnel step. Now it helps to name them something easily recognizable. I'm going to name this laptop lifestyle B and hit save. And the first page, as you can see, is named laptop lifestyle. I'm just going to name it laptop lifestyle A. That way I can easily identify which funnel step I'm looking at. Now after you've done that, when you've selected either one of these pages, you're going to go over to A/B test and you're going to click on choose a variant. Variant page, from here you're going to select basically the other page than what you're working on already. So I'm on Laptop Lifestyle A, so the variant is going to be the B page. And the goal here is to get people to the bridge page, because if they're on the bridge page, that means they entered their email on the opt-in page and we've successfully converted them into a lead. So select bridge page, which is the goal, and then hit submit. Now you see I have my original here, the original squeeze page I've created, and then the variant, which I just created. Now at this point, both of these pages are identical since I didn't make any changes. All I did was duplicate them. So we're going to go into either one of them. I'm going to do the second one, the Lifestyle B, and click here where it says Edit Page. Now here is where you can decide what you want to split test. Remember, the three major pieces I would recommend testing would be your headline, which is this text right here. It could be the copy, which is any of this, or any of this. This is copy. Other than that, you could also test the photos. There's not a lot of photos on this page other than this photo of yourself. You could test different pictures of yourself. Unless you have a really bad image, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. I would definitely recommend testing the headline or the copy if you're running this page. So I'm going to show you a few examples of some different things that you could split test. However, it's very important to only ever change one thing at a time. If you make a whole bunch of differences, then you're not going to be able to tell which actually drove the difference, and your test is basically useless at that point. So I wouldn't recommend changing anything. I wouldn't change the headline and the copy at the same time. Change just the copy or just the headline. That way, if you do get a better result, you know exactly what drove that improvement. So here's one example. I'll just change the headline to something like "Never Worry About Money Again," because this is a program that teaches people how to build their own income streams online with affiliate marketing. And once you have some consistent income as an affiliate marketer, you can pretty much put yourself in a point where you don't have to worry about money again. Okay, so I put the headline back to what it was before, and I'm going to show you an example of some ways you can edit the copy. So we can emphasize some particular pain points and some of the major benefits here. So like maybe we can take this part, super profitable online business, put that in bold, really emphasize that. Spending countless hours on activities, that's a pain point we want to avoid. So maybe put that in italics to really emphasize that. Let's see, extremely profitable. Again, we can maybe underline that to really emphasize that. You don't want to make too many different changes because then it's going to be hard to tell what's actually driving the change. So if you do make a few different changes to different sections of text, I would recommend keeping it all in the same area. Like I wouldn't change text down here while changing text up here. Keep it isolated so you know exactly what's drawing your improvements. Now, of course, you can do more than just bold and italicized text. You can add different words, change the wording around, get creative, try out new things. The thing about marketing online is you never know what's going to work until you actually test it. You might be able to come up with some really great copy on your own that performs better than what's already here. The only way to know is to just try it out. After you're happy with the changes you've made, you just want to go up here and click on Save Changes and exit the funnel. We're going to go back into A/B test, and now we have our original, we have our variant, which we just made changes to, and now we're going to click on Start A/B Test. Now that we started our split test, we have a nice, easy to read table here to show us exactly how many page views each variant has, how many conversions they have as a total, and a conversion rate. So we can easily tell which page is converting at a higher rate. I would recommend having each page get at least 100 views before you decide to make any decisions. The more page views you have, the more data you have to work with. So obviously the more visitors, the better. I typically like to run my funnels for at least a week, or my split tests for at least a week before I make any decisions. If you're sending a lot of traffic, you can come to a decision before then. But the longer you run a funnel, typically the better data you're going to be working with. Now, just to make sure the split test is working, we're going to go to our first page here. We're going to copy the funnel link. Now I'm going to open up an incognito window and just paste it here. And it gave us this variant you see with the bold here and the underline there. I'm going to open up another incognito window and copy the same link, and now you see we're on the variant A, a different page here. This is not bold, this is not underlined. And now let's go back to our split test, and you can see there are 2 page views recorded, and neither page did we go through and put our email in, so the conversion rate is 0 for both. But if you're sending traffic, all you have to do is just send traffic to one link, and Systeme will automatically split that traffic between the 2 different pages that you created. And hopefully after you send a decent amount of visitors, you should have a clear winner, even if it's a few percentage points. Any difference is better than nothing. If you keep split testing and you keep making adjustments to your copy, your headline, and maybe your images, then you can over time slowly optimize to a very high converting funnel. That's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. And remember, there's a link down below where you can import that funnel right into your own Systeme account totally free. Peace.